We're getting in breaking news, and this is regarding the controversial film Udta Punjab, and now it seems that this particular film has got into a legal tussle with filmmakers moving the Bombay High Court. So that's the bit of news that we have just got. The entire row intensifying with filmmakers approaching the court, knocking the doors of the court. Let's find out as to why really have they moved the Bombay High Court. From India Today's Vidya, who joins us. Vidya, give us the details.
It certainly is a case against the censorship that has been going on. They have had many cuts in the film, but the Censor Board has been asking them for some more, cuts, which according to the filmmakers is not something that is explainable, that will, reduce the entire film to nothing, is something that disrespect, and that is one of the reasons why they have come to the Bombay High Court. The hearing is at 3 p.m. in the Bombay High Court. And during the entire argument, the Censor Board will be issued a notice to reply to the entire allegations made by the filmmakers in their petition.
All right, Vidya, thanks so much for getting us that news. In fact, the Censor Board chief Pahlaj Nihalani, who finds himself once again surrounded by a lot of criticism and controversy, has also broken his silence. In an interview to a newspaper, Pahlaj Nihalani has lashed out at the media and at the makers of Udta Punjab, training his guns at Anurag Kashyap in particular. Nihalani has also slammed the media for what he claims is mere speculation on the recommendations made by the Censor Board on the film. Pahlaj Nihalani, when asked about Anurag Kashyap's attack at the Censor Board, he calls him, quote-unquote, a child, claiming that he personally helped the filmmaker many times in the past, and now, just because one of his films is in trouble, he has attacked the Censor Board. He then goes on to term Anurag Kashyap's behavior as that of, quote-unquote, being a child being denied a toy. Lasya Priya joins us for more on this. Lasya, we just heard what Pahlaj Nihalani had to say in his defense, but clearly this is something that Anurag Kashyap will not be too happy to hear, as Nihalani has described him to be.
And this is turning out to be a full-blown war between Anurag Kashyap and Pahlaj Nihalani. There is no doubt about the fact that, now it's playing as if it is Anurag versus Pahlaj Nihalani in the media as of now. Mr. Nihalani makes points that, how does he claims that he hasn't had a word with Anurag Kashyap and he hasn't conveyed to him about any of the cuts that are required in the film. He also goes on to say that, there are certain instances in the film which are not, suitable for viewing. In the sense, he says that, words like banjar and kanjar, which are used in the film, are actually, they don't talk flatteringly about the state. He also says that, the film claims 70% of the population is addicted to drugs in the state, which he says Mr. Nihalani actually questions, where does Mr. Kashyap get his facts from? Now, of course, these are the allegations and counter-allegations which are being made by Pahlaj Nihalani, because Mr. Kashyap went on air yesterday and, called him draconian and said that, he feels like he's from North Korea because Mr. Pahlaj Nihalani is treating the Censor Board as his personal chieftain. So, this is obviously something which is not going to, die down anytime soon. We'll have to wait and watch, though, for Mr. Shyam Benegal to see the film today, so that we can ultimately understand that, whether it's actually Mr. Pahlaj Nihalani who's again in the dock, or it's advantage Mr. Kashyap.
Oh, we'll have to just wait and watch out as to what really happens. For now, Lasya, thanks so much for joining us.